In other news, the parents of missing British girl Madeleine McCann have welcomed a new appeal for information about a suspect in her high-profile disappearance. According to their spokesman on Thursday, Madeleine, age 3, vanished from an apartment at a holiday complex in southern Portugal in 2007, sparking a huge investigation. Portuguese police closed their case in 2008, but theories about what might have happened to the little girl continue to swirl. Detectives in Britain and Germany said on Wednesday night a 43-year-old German man with a history of child sex abuse was now a prime suspect, raising hopes of a breakthrough. Take a look.
Name him. We've made the decision not to name him, which is quite normal. Other jurisdictions may make a different decision, but in this case we've decided not to name him because I don't want everybody to focus on the name rather than the intelligence and the information, the evidence that I want to gather from the appeal. My appeal is for anybody who was in the PDL or Praia da Luz area on May the 3rd, 2007, all the days preceding the weeks after. We know the identity of this man. We nominated him as a suspect, and he had access to 2 vehicles. The first one is a camper van. It's a VW T3 Westphalia model. It's an early 80s model, and the colour tone, it's quite distinctive. It's quite old and probably described as a bit beaten up, but it was not white upper body and a yellow sort of lower body. We know that that vehicle was in the area, certainly the days leading up to it and the week afterwards. I'm really interested that anybody who can place that vehicle in certain areas or anywhere around in PDL or Praia da Luz or surrounding areas. We are really keeping an open mind. I'm not discounting it. I've considered it, but I don't have any information at the moment, and I have to sort of consider and keep an open mind to all possibilities. Yes, this is a Jaguar. It's been described as dark in colour. It's an XJR6. It was registered in '93, and we want to know, does anybody remember that vehicle? It's not. Yeah, most intriguing is he re-registered the car on May the 4th. This is the day after Madeleine went missing. He asked a friend to register the car in his friend's name. We've established that our suspect, the man that we have identified, used a telephone in that region at that time. Particularly, that phone was used at 7:32 p.m. and the phone call was finished at 8:02 p.m. He received a phone call for 30 minutes, and we know that that phone was in the area of PDL, Praia da Luz. If there may be people in the past who have been quite fearful of coming forward to the police, my message is to anybody that has information, did he speak to you in confidence and tell you what happened that night? And that is my message. And the message really is associated with the fact he is currently in prison, and this might be a good time, this is a good time to come forward and talk to whether it's the UK police, whether it's the German police or the Portuguese police.